YouTube and everybody, thanks for stopping by and visiting the channel. And we do appreciate you guys, because if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here. What we're going to talk about is Scarecrow from DC Multiverse, also with the collector build Bane. We're going to go over the articulation, we're going to check out the figure up close, we're going to look at all the accessory it comes with, plus we're going to check out where we've got him from, and the box, the bubble that he sits in. And also, we'll have those photos up so you can see him in multiple poses. Man, looking at the figure on this stand, he looks really good. Very detailed. I'm liking the look so far. But you know, once we get that close up, we'll see things different. So right now, we're going to go ahead and break out that stick, and let's go ahead and give him a measure to see how tall he sits. Okay, let's go ahead and break out on the inches side. On the inches side, looks like he's going to be right at 7 inches. And if you go ahead and flip it over to the centimeters, if he's at 7 inches, he'll be right between 17 and 18 centimeters. That's where he's at. That's where he's standing. And that's what we're working with today. So let's look at his accessories. Let's take a look at that. Doesn't have many. He only has 2 pairs of hands. Well, actually, yeah, 2 pairs. Ones that he have on and the ones that I have here. Well, let's go ahead and look at the collector build Bane arms that he has. There you go. See, there he is. Right there. All right. That's just a basic mold here. Little connective joint on the elbow there, but it looks like he has 2 joints. Yep. Right there. And you fold it in and they go all the way. Nicely done. And you got a ball point there that it's going to go into a socket. And same with the hand. Going to go into a socket. So that's it on Bane's arm. That's number 1. And the next one, the thing about this one, it has that brown color to it. I guess that's just a wrist wrapping or whatnot. Just what he has. But the other arm is completely naked. Easy mold, as you can see, with the ball points at both sides. And you have the latch with the ball point on it. Correct? And here as well. I think this is also a latch that moves. Correct? Yep. And then you have your latch here that is double jointed. Correct? I'm pretty sure, yes, that is double jointed, as you see. So nothing crazy on that. Really basic for Bane's arms, okay? So let's go to Scarecrow's additional hands. As you see in the background, his hand there is balled up, and the other one is relaxed. So let's go with the other balled up hand. It's gonna look as, it's a little bit, it's not as balled up, it's more relaxed. I think so we can hold things, but there you have it. Of course, when some of these hands they do, when they're coming out of production, they don't look very well. They still have the cuts from where they were removed. But that's going to happen. And there goes your ball joint that sticks into the socket there. Right? And there's the hands kind of loose. Got the finger out. A little bit of plastic bulkiness sticking out that shouldn't be there. But you're going to have that in some production. Especially in mass production figures. But there you have it. That is one of his hands. Okay? So let's go to the next one. Pretty much the same. Not really different. Just on the opposite side. Okay, but I'm looking at this one though. It looks like the cut is just a little bit better. You can see it here. A little bit better. Not by much, but just a little bit better. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, not bad. They could have did that on both of them. Been really good. They did that on both sides. But there you have it. There goes where the side. That's where the joint goes into the socket. Okay, and that's it on his accessories. So let's go ahead and look at the figure up close and see what they've done with this guy. Okay, grabbing them up. We'll start with the head of the figure. Okay, so the head here, I'm liking the design. I'm liking the stitching. If you look closely, the stitching just grazes up a little bit, which is really nice. Gives it that look of it, you know, being stitched around. He stitched it up in the spots that he wanted to. Very nice. And then you can see his face, the holes, and you can see his eyes. Let me get some of that lighting real good. You see that? You see how his eyes are sticking out of those things? That looks really good. I like how the eyes are sticking out of the mask. You can see it. There you go. Look at that. Real carefully. Kind of dark, but you can still see it. I really do like that effect. Not sure. I know it's part of the movie, but I'm not sure what all this jumbleness right here. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But I know he has some crazy teeth, and they are jacked up in many different ways. But this cover is reminding me of a sack, and they did very well with it. Look at that sack around his neck with that rope. very well. That is a great job. He knit it to where he can fit it on his head, put the rope so it stays on his head. Even the rope looks very well. Very impressed. So you're gonna go with, this is really hard plastic here. It's really hard. And this is just, it's not real string. It's just plastic pertaining to it. But it looks great. You gotta admit, it does look great. His suit looks great. I mean, it's phenomenal. All hard plastic, a little bit flimsy in some areas. Okay? So you're looking at the back here. So you got a little bit of a tan paint job here, then brushed up with some black, just to give it that dull look of, weathered. Like it's a weathered suit. Maybe he stole it. Who knows where he got it, but he's always outside. But it works because he needs something that's really weathered. He wouldn't be in a nice suit, which, if you're looking here, looks like he's in a nice suit. But anyway, so that's how it is there. Then you go down to the hand area. It's a lot more weathered here. You see that? Nice. All this here is pretty raised. It's grazed. You can feel it as if it was real material. If it was like silky or whatnot, whatever the material would be, this, if you were rubbing on this, it would feel like that because they made the grooves just like the material he's wearing. Pretty nice. And here you have more, it's more flexible here, just to give it that look when he's doing his turns and twists with his body, which I think is pretty nice. Real nice. You got those belt loops. They look good. They look realistic, actually. Almost like you can put a belt through that loop. All those loops. Really nice. Okay, he's got this dangle effect too, which is pretty cool on the arms. So his hands stick out, but he has that nice dangle effect with this. And I do like that. Kind of a dirty look, you know. Really nice. Like his hands been busy. I'm pretty sure. That's really nice. So let's see what the jacket, the trench coat is about. So it is real flimsy, as we can see. So you can manipulate it. So when you're doing your leg work or anything else. So we know that's always good on a figure. Okay. Let's look at what it looks like there. Let's look at this, what the bottom half looks like. So you see that there? That looks like a nice suit that he's wearing. I mean, a very nice blue suit. I mean, the button, the pants, nice slacks, and even nice shoes. It's hard to be a scarecrow when you look like that, and then you coming in with some pants for you coming in for work with these on. I mean, like, what? Are you playing a joke? Okay, so the pants here, it's looking like it's the molded plastic in that navy blue color, and it just has that grazing like slacks. Like he's wearing slacks, and he has the coat, whatever, the blazer that's on that he wearing. Nice. And then the shoes will be some loafers. Who knows what kind? We're not gonna say. Don't want to make nobody get mad at us. But that's what he wears. That is what he's wearing. It's like he just got off of work, decided to put all this stuff on, right? And then get to doing what he does. Wow. Okay. And man, that's gonna do it on the appearance. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about the appearance of this figure. Do you like it? Should they have made it? Or what? So right now, articulation. Okay, so let's go ahead and step into that. Okay, the guy here, like I said, we see him on appearance-wise. I mean, yeah, great. It looks like the movements are going to be pretty decent. He's a stiff character, though. So let's go. Let's start with the head. That head movement is rolling around. We got the downs. Yep, we got... Oh, what is that now? Yes, we got the downs. Downs looking good, right? Tell me. Yes, they're right. Okay, you're up. Looking really well. What? Oh my goodness. Yes, the ups are really good. So the side is going to be good. Side has to be good because he's got to have that side where he's looking at you and he just, I'm coming after you, you know? That's crazy. So the head movement is pretty good. Let's see what it's on. The head movements, there's the socket there, and it's it's not the up ball point, it's a downward ball point. See, it's inside his head there. So the ball point's inside his head and the socket is in his neck. So that might be pretty good reason why it's moving so well. So that's good on that. We like that, right? Okay. So we see that's great. There's nothing on the back here that does anything whatsoever besides the looks, which it does look phenomenal. Okay, we'll go ahead and say these move. These move, right? So those do move. We know that. We know that this moves. It's not real rope. It's plastic, but it moves. And we do like that, okay? So we're done with the top. Let's go to the arms here. So the arms are they're also in sockets. So the socket is the ballpoint socket is on the arm and it sticks inside the shoulder. Okay, that's why you get the rotation and you have a latch that goes with it. So you got a rotation latch that goes with it, right? So it's not crazy. No bicep swivel, but you do have a swivel that begins on the top of the forearm. Pretty nice. On top of that, you have a double latch here. Where that's way, let me see here. Is it double? Yeah, it's double latch. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of confusing. Let's see here. So in, and then, yeah, in. So the double latch is there, but it's funny. See how he's out? He can do the 90, as you can see, but then he has to come in some, and this comes in just a tad bit. It's not a full double latch. It's like a 1.5 to me. I don't know what you would call that. In the comments, let me know what you would call a joint like that, because I don't have an idea. Okay, and the same with this one. See how you got the 90? Nice. And then it comes in with the shoulder a little bit. That's it. So maybe because I have the shoulders incorrectly. Let me put the shoulders in correctly. Let's put him up. Let's do the 90 now. Okay, so it's only a 90 degree. That's what it is. It's nothing over, as you can see. His arms come in at a 90 degree, and you manipulate it with the ball joint latch shoulder. Got it? See there? That's how you bring it in more. That's how it comes in more, because of the extra joints in the shoulder. Okay, so you got that. Nice. So we know that's the same on both sides of the figure. Let's check out the hands and see what they do. So we know if they're interchangeable. So if they're interchangeable, we know they're great because they move all the way around. As we can see here, I hope you can see that. That's moving inside his big sleeve. And it can be interchanged. So that's the same on both sides. This is going to be able to rotate as well. I can't get it there. I don't think you need to see me rotate it, but it does rotate. This rotates because it's an interchangeable hand. So of course it's going to rotate, but let me check for latching. Is there any latching for it to be up and down? You're going to have, let me see. Let's look real close. So you see here, it looks like it has. It's just hard to tell if there's a latch there. I don't think there is. I think it's just a rolling ballpoint. So you know what? It's really funny. So there you have it. It does have a latch inside. No, I do have a latch inside. So yes, so inside it does have the latches in both sides. It's just hard to get to because of his nasty sleeves, as you can tell. My nasty sleeves. Yes. Okay, so all right on that. So we're gonna go to the midsection and see what they offer us. If the midsection offers us anything at all. So okay, any crunching? No. That's just smushing the figure. That's not a crunch. That's me. Is it? Nope. That's me smushing the figure and breaking his. See there? So you see the ballpoint on that? That sticks inside his. It sticks inside there in the top of his ballpoint. And when you put that ballpoint in there, that's not actually going to crunch. So he has no crunches, just that ballpoint to make him move in a couple different ways. But other than that, it's not. Hold on one moment, guys. Let me pause this and put this right. Okay, I'm back. And he's not together. I'm back, but he's not together. I want to show you this. He has a ballpoint in his lower region, and the ballpoint rotates in there. So I guess he can sit up and down, but how would that be? But this ballpoint fits in the socket inside, and it goes back and forth. That's very strange to me. I would not have never guessed that in this figure, but it does that. Yep, it does it. Okay. So I got it back together. Shit, it took but a second. I don't advise that. It's terrible because when I showed him apart with that ballpoint, it's hard to put him back in, hard to put them together. Stuff started acting funny. Stuff started ripping in the mechanics. Dude, I wouldn't even mess with that. His crunches, I would just leave it alone. I mean, if it works for you, you can. But from what I saw, the mechanics wise, that's something you don't need to mess with because that was terrible. I was almost about to ruin the figure. So no on the crunching. No crunches. I'm not messing with that. That's terrible. If you can do something with the crunches, let me know in the comments and show us and let us know how you did it without messing up the figure. Because I tell you what, I almost messed them up. So let's go with the legs here. You got the knee. The knee's going to be on on the latches here, you got 2 different latches, which is a double latch. That way his leg can go all the way up. You see that? That's right. That's as far as it's going to go. I mean, you can kick it back up. If you lift the cape up, nice. So we know we got the double latch, and it's going to work on that. And that's going to be on both sides, okay? Feet rotate easily on that funny, weird ball rotation there. See that? All right. Whoa, hold on. See? Okay. So they do rotate, but they also, look at this, they also clamp. This is a strange pieces. So they also clamp. They clamp too. So you can clamp those off, and you can rotate them the way you want. Oh, okay. Nice. They also have the pivot in the toe. Okay. All right. So that's going to do it on the articulation. Very strange on certain things. Certain things move really great. Certain things move funny. Some stuff can break. But I tell you what, the character cell looks pretty good. It does look great, especially the teeth. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5, just because it looks great. The articulation's not bad. It's just weird in some areas. Let me know what you think, guys. Here's the box. You see him packed away in the bubble very nicely, tucked away nice. You have his extra pair of hands and the arms of the Build-A-Figure Bane, as we can see. DC Multiverse Scarecrow. Like in the figure of Bane there for the collector build. Nice. Aegis, McFarlane toys, and also the 22 moving parts. Okay? Let's go to this side. You got that nice Batman, that Dark Knight logo. Pretty cool. I like that. Scarecrow, the Dark Knight trilogy. And right here, you have McFarlane toys. Nice. On the other side here, should be the exact same, but it's not. You have DC Multiverse. You got Scarecrow here. You have some kind of a thing you can screenshot with your phone and go to some DC Multiverse or Universe, Infinite Verse, whatever they call that. Looks like DC Universe Infinite. Okay, and it has something there for you. I do not know what that is. If you go ahead and get your phone there, hit it, and then you can find out. Okay, now let's go to the back side here. Nice. You have Bane there from the movie, looking all mean. Look at him. Bane could be a little bit bigger than that. He just seems like that's a small looking Bane. But anyway, and your pieces here for your collector build is highlighted for which box you have. There it is. We have this box, so those are the highlights of the collector build, right? Also Scarecrow here, the Dark Knight trilogy, McFarlane toys, DC Universe Infinite, some sayings here, and you got some other cards here for the other figures. There goes Scarecrow here. On that, labeled as number 4, and there's 1 through 4 on that. Nice. Okay, and I also have a surprise for you. Wham! That stuff on the bottom. I know you love it. Pause it, read it, and we'll get to talking about it. And that is the box. Okay, so you saw the box. This is what's inside the box. For myself, I don't take the picture out, and I don't take that wonderful standout. I keep them in the plastic. I don't know if those cards would be worth anything in the long run, but they stay in the plastic because I don't care to read them. Because I can look them up online and I can read what they say on the back. So I just keep mine tucked away in the plastic as is with that wonderful stand. And there you have it. That is the rest of the box. And you guessed it. I got it at BigBadToyStore.com. They always send my stuff in mint conditions, and they will send yours as well. Check out BigBadToyStore.com and get yours today. What are you waiting for? Check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.